Good morning, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kimmy. If you're new, welcome. I'm excited to spend the day with you today. Today I'm gonna walk you through a little what I eat in a day, slash like we're gonna spend the day together. So this morning, like most mornings, we start off with a protein, nutrient, vitamin-rich smoothie. So this one is blueberry, spinach, banana. I added chia seeds, hemp seeds, pumpkin seed protein. He has bananas in here. And I also added the date for a little extra sweetness as well. And then I make one for Gavin as well. We're also snacking on some fruit. We have some strawberries here. And that's how we start our day. And I put peanut butter in. And I figure since the peanut butter jar is empty, I might as well just pour it right in the jar and kind of get off some of the peanut butter. It's like a low waste trick. I'm gonna take my supplements and then I'm going to make a matcha. I have been loving matcha during pregnancy. With Gavin, I really skipped like all caffeine, except for like, I think I had matcha maybe a couple times and then I had decaf coffee like a little bit towards the end, but I really didn't want anything when I was pregnant with him. But this time around, I really need a little caffeine boost. This is why I'm always late for everything and why I can never get anything done right away, is because I'm always being sidetracked to do something. I was just gonna take my vitamins and now I'm like opening up snacks. I really love plant-based yogurt melts for Gavin. I put them like with his lunch. They're just like a good little healthy snack, like easy snack, not a super filling snack to give to him. So that way, like when it comes to like mealtime, he'll actually eat. So we do Thrive Market. I'll give you more. You like that? I have ones that I always buy. And I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty expensive. I've shared them before, but we love them. He loves them, they taste great. They were great when he was starting to eat solids. But anyway, so Once Upon a Farm just came out with their own version, and these are them here. And so far, he loves them, and they come with quite a lot, and they're cheaper than the other ones that I usually buy. Anyway, back to my supplements. I don't even know how many weeks I am. I think I'm 33 weeks, and then I think tomorrow, let's see. Check my app. Yes, tomorrow, as of filming this video, I will be 34 weeks. So I take Mega Foods supplements. None of this is sponsored, by the way. This is their Baby and Me Too. And then I also have been taking this iron supplement. Now matcha time. I'm gonna show you how I make my matcha. I do water in a bowl. You can use an electric mixer. I like to do it the traditional way with the whisk. Do some water in a bowl and then I pour my matcha in. This is literally why I can't get anything done. There is still smoothie in here. And I take my matcha and pour it in the bowl, whisk it together. I love a good quality matcha. Sometimes they are a little bit pricier. You can get like less expensive matchas, but the quality just isn't usually that great. But so I've been using Peak Tea's matcha and I've really been loving it. I do have a discount code that you can use. I'll link it in the description. You can get 10% off with my code, so if you do want to try it out, it is really good. Like, I'm hooked. Whisk with me? No. You wanna whisk with me? Thank you. Pour it in. And then we put ice in. And then I'm gonna add like a little bit of water, just to like right there. So this is kind of like a matcha Americano. An Americano style matcha. It's not that I'm like trying to do less milk. You can totally do a latte. I use homemade milk. This is a cashew pistachio milk. I just do it this way because I actually prefer the taste better when it's more just like a splash of milk as opposed to all milk or mostly milk. Gavin got a train. His birthday was this week. Oh, he's 2. So crazy. We got him a wooden train set and he has not stopped playing with it since he got it. So then I just mix it together and that's it.
So you want to feel like there's a healthy amount of tension coming from the band. You want to stabilize your pelvis, keeping it vertical. Pulse, take your mental focus. Pulse, knuckles up, little lift, here we go. Bam. We're just going to take little shifts through the palms, hit the delts, the biceps, and even a little bit of chest. On thumb, pinky, carve, scoop. Good.
Making our usual toast. We've been going back and forth between toast and yogurt bowls. Today we're doing toast. I have some sourdough that I actually sliced up and it's frozen. So I'm gonna do a slice of sourdough. There, I got a toast. Also, we were talking about Once Upon a Farm. So we went to Target yesterday because I needed bins to organize, but I haven't seen these in store anywhere else, but they have the pouches with like extra greens. So this one has apple, banana, coconut milk, spinach, pumpkin seed, wheatgrass, kale, spirulina, and moringa, which I haven't seen this one in any other store except for Target. So we'll see how Gavin likes it, but I feel like that's a fun way to get in greens because he loves those pouches. Toast is toasted. Use the avocado right on.
Yeah. They're so pretty.
You're showing your pouch, you're so cute. Do a little sprinkle of salt to season the avocado. And then I'm gonna do cucumber slices right on top, some sauerkraut,
With your butt. Like,
and then the hemp seeds. And yum. How good does that look? The best combo.
I know.
So we're headed to the library. We're about to go now. And then I also am donating a ton of clothes. Sorry for the close-up. So we have all of these bags right here. So basically I'm organizing like every area of the house, buying bins for everything, getting super organized. Yeah, you can bring that in the car too. There's like the clothing donation that's right next to the library, so we're gonna drop those off there. And then I have other stuff like kitchen stuff that we don't use anymore that I'm gonna bring to Goodwill, and like old mugs that I just don't love anymore. Making lunch. I thought that I had some quinoa prep to add with the chickpeas that I'm roasting for protein, but I forgot that I used it last night, so I just literally shredded up some tofu. Yes, you can eat it raw. I do the super firm, that's like the high protein version. So I have that, some arugula. I'm just making a simple salad, and I just did chickpeas that are roasting in the oven. And I'm dicing up some tomato. I'm kind of just like using whatever I have in the fridge. A little bit of this bell pepper left. I'm just gonna use whatever's left of it. I think tonight, I'm pretty sure we're gonna make lasagna. I'm gonna show you how I make mine. So I make it plant-based and it's so good. I might try and add some extra veggies in. I feel like I haven't shared any new recipes on here at all. Some cucumber. Dice this up and toss this in. And then I already have a dressing prepped. It's just like an apple cider vinegar based dressing. It's really good. So it's just a quick lunch. My camera was like dying, so it's plugged into the charger, so I didn't get to finish showing you, but here's our salad, and so good. The dressing, the tofu just absorbs the dressing so well, so because it's shredded up so finely, it just absorbs it and tastes so good, so you don't even need to cook it. I feel like July is just going to be so chaotic for me in terms of like prepping. We're prepping the nursery. We're just getting started on that. And I also want to organize like the whole house. I've been buying bins, organizing places here and there. I am someone that loves to put things on surfaces. So I figure that buying bins and having organizational tools will really help me with like clutter and stuff, because I just like, I can't stand the clutter, but I'm creating the clutter and I know that it's like just me doing it. So anyway, that's something that I'm working on, is organizing. So that's something I've been getting rid of, a lot of stuff that we've accumulated over the years. I got rid of those 4 bags that I showed you of clothes. This pregnancy is like just like so different in terms of like, I'm thinking so much about like future version of myself. Like it's just like, it's just a lot different, because I wasn't thinking like this with Gavin. I was just like looking forward just to him. And this time around, I'm like really thinking about like what the future of our family is going to look like, and just like how I'm going to be. So I've been thinking about like even like my wardrobe and looking at all the pieces of my closet. Like, do I like these as a mom? Do I like how they make me feel as a mom? And am I comfortable in them? So I've been getting rid of like a ton of stuff. I'm just like purging away any like old stuff that I've been holding on to that I'm like, I do not wear this. Like, I'm just getting rid of things, and feels like so good to do that. Other things that we're doing, basically just organizing. I started organizing the baby's room yesterday. We have our dresser coming on this coming Tuesday. So as I'm about to show you, I'm just laughing because it's such a mess. It's been like the storage room since we moved in last August. So now it's about to be the baby's room. So like we have to like get to work starting this weekend. But let me show you. So here's the room. We have a high chair that we never even used in here, and a twin bed that we're not even sure where we're gonna put that. Eventually it will be Gavin's bed. We bought it in like the midst of like when we were like losing sleep. Gavin just had a really hard time with sleep, so we put this in his old room back in our old apartment, and I was sleeping on it like a couple nights, and I feel like we shouldn't have even bought it. We really didn't even need it, and now we just have a really nice mattress, brand new, that's just sitting around in a bag until Gavin's ready for a twin bed, which won't be for a long time. So don't know what we're gonna do with that yet. We got the crib. This is the toddler bed. This is the mini crib. So we're gonna put that like in the garage and wait until we're ready to use that. So this is the only piece that we're gonna be using, but this is the mini crib from Nestig. I will share it when I put it together. Closet is like all of the clothes and everything that are from Gavin. So I gotta go through everything and find what we need right now. I found some stuff like the sheets for the mini crib, and I found some newborn clothes up here, like pajamas and stuff. So I gotta go through this. This is what I'm gonna try and do this weekend. I have all of this laundry to take care of tonight as well. But anyway, so we have all of that stuff going on, just organizing. By like purging the old, I feel like it's helping me prepare better for the future. I am getting ready to pack my diaper bag. I have to order a few more things. I'm also preparing for like the postpartum journey. So baby has turned head down. So we are basically good to go with that. So I'm gonna order all of like the stuff to have on hand at home. I'm gonna order it. I'll show all of this in the next video. I'm probably gonna do like a little prep video where I'll show you what's in my diaper bag, and also, not my diaper bag, what's in my hospital bag, and also like what I'm keeping on hand for the postpartum period. The products that I use, I loved everything that I had when I had Gavin. So I'm basically just reordering the same stuff. Yesterday I went to Target. I got pajamas and some slipper socks that were amazing, and I had Gavin in the hospital, so I got myself a new pair of those. So I'm gonna pack those. I have to pack the whole hospital bag, figure out what I actually need and what I didn't need, because last time I packed like a lot of stuff that I never even used. Like I never took a shower in the hospital because I was only there for 24 hours. And I also never like washed my face or anything. He didn't even brush my hair. So I'm gonna figure out what I really need this time. and I never got around to packing snacks because he came surprisingly early to me. So I didn't have any snacks packed, so I'm gonna get all of my snacks ready to go, ready to pack, and I'm gonna try and do that this week. So that's something that I'm working on, and I have like a whole list of things that I need to do. And then I also want to meal prep. I think today I'm going to meal prep these protein bars that I made. If I don't get around to it today, I'll do it this weekend, but I will share everything that I meal prepped. I'll share my hospital bag, I'll share like my diaper bag and everything that I'm prepping for hospital and postpartum. I'll share that in one whole vlog, I think. I think that would be like a really good idea. Okay, we're gonna start prepping dinner because I wanna make the marinara first, get that going so it can absorb all the flavors. And then the lasagna takes like about an hour in the oven and to like cool down. So I want to get started now. It's 4 o'clock. So my sauce is super easy. Doesn't require a whole lot. I don't have fresh basil, unfortunately, which I normally love to have in it. I am going to blend it with an immersion blender. You can blend it in a regular blender. So I'm not going to worry about like being too perfect with my chopping. So I'm doing about like half an onion. I like to add some veggies to my lasagna. So I think tonight we're going to do sliced eggplant. I'm going to peel it so that way the texture is a little bit better. And I do a plant-based ricotta, which I will show you. We love, 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 love lasagna night in this house. However, it does take a little bit of prep because we make our own sauce and we make our own vegan ricotta. But it's all really simple. It's just takes a little bit of extra time to prep it, and you can freeze it so it makes like obviously like a batch of lasagna, and you can freeze it and have it for future weeks, or it can feed your whole family. So in all of my meals, pretty much all of them, unless it's like a snack, then I'm a little bit more like lenient with like protein intake and stuff. But all of my meals, you want to help me with the garlic?
No.
I aim to have adequate protein. And because I eat mainly plant-based, I try to get my protein in from multiple sources. So like tofu, chickpeas, adding nuts, seeds, like nutritional yeast, just adding multiple layers of protein to my meals so that way I can make sure I get lots of protein without having to have like a ton of chickpeas or a ton of nuts. And I always make sure I have fiber and healthy fats, and that way I will be full and satiated. So I definitely recommend making sure that your meals contain all of that. So my camera was gonna die, so I plugged it in, but I put everything into the pot and that's heating up. So I did onion, garlic, salt, dried basil, and dried oregano, and then I used the Jovial crushed tomatoes. I do 2 jars of this, and then I do half a jar of water. I rinse out the jars with the water to get the extra tomato. And so that's gonna heat up, and then I'm gonna make the ricotta. For added veggies, I'm gonna do some sliced eggplant. So for plant-based protein, you can do a couple things. You can do canned lentils and just add them into the lasagna. You could do, I'm gonna do this ground beef, but I'm gonna do it on the side so that way Bobby can have his protein and we can have ours instead of having it in the lasagna. But this is 18 grams of protein a serving. So half a cup of this is 18 grams of protein. So I'm gonna cook this on the side. You could also cook this right in the lasagna as well. Or you could shred up the tofu like I did for my lunch salad and put that in the lasagna too. Or you could cook it on the side however you want. I do a base of cashews. I use raw cashews. Eat this many times So now I just wing it, but I will share the exact recipe that I use in the description. Use the Jovial brown rice lasagna sheets. So I like to keep the ricotta and the sauce watery, so that way it really cooks the brown rice noodles. I find that that just works best. The ricotta will be slightly watery, but it thickens up when it cooks. Then I'm gonna add some nutritional yeast to give it that cheesy flavor. And this also has B12 vitamins, which is nice if you are eating plant-based. Then we're gonna do a few pinches of salt. I'm gonna do a clove of garlic. Just juiced 1 lemon. It's like 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I'm gonna pour that in, and then some water. All right, and then I'm gonna go blend this. If it's too watery, I'll add in more cashews, and I'll also taste test for salt too. Make sure that you do that. My camera died again. I really need to charge it. But anyway, the ricotta, it should be pretty runny, and then like I said, it thickens up once it's all cooked. So I'm gonna start layering it, and I'm not gonna film it because my camera's going to die, but I blended the sauce. So I'm gonna do sauce on the bottom, a nice layer, and then I'm gonna do the noodles, the cashew sauce, red sauce, and then the sliced eggplant on top. I just sliced it like super thin. It's a great way to sneak in veggies, especially with kids. If you want to do eggplant, you can do shredded zucchini or shredded carrots. It's also a really great way to add in more veggies. Here is the lasagna cooked. Perfect. That cools down a little. I am just heating up the Abbott's Butcher, which is just like a mushroom base. I think it's like pea protein that makes it like high protein. But obviously add cheese or whatever you want to the lasagna. You could do your own ricotta, use your own noodles. This is just the way that I've been making it. So good. Wow. I'm pretty sure a monsoon is about to happen here because it's getting dark and super windy out, which I'm really excited. We like really need some rain, but also I just love monsoon season because it's like just a perfect excuse to be super cozy and have like a little TV night. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm not even gonna have dessert tonight. I've been doing like dates with peanut butter or popcorn at night, like some nights, but I ate so much of that lasagna. I'm so full. So I'm just gonna have my raspberry leaf tea and then drink lots of water. And tomorrow morning we're going to the farmer's market. We're gonna try and go to the pool if it's nice out, and yeah, just have a relaxing weekend, but also a busy weekend because we're in nesting mode, and I'll update you in the next vlog. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you in the next one.